Will interest rates come down in September? Steve Peterson with Infinity Investments. Want to just talk to y'all, tap in real quick and talk about this interest rate situation. All right, in the real estate world, that has greatly affected us, especially in California, especially in commercial real estate, especially in investment, because I don't want to buy, or other smart people that invest in real estate, they don't want to buy properties where the cost of the money to acquire the property is higher than the rate of return that the property generates. So most of the transactions that I've seen or been aware of this year that have happened have either involved creative financing, subject to takeovers, wraparound mortgages, seller carried first and seconds, lease with options to buy, some sort of creative financing, or it's been all cash, right? But the amount of transactions that we've seen has been very, very, very non-typical. Right? However, what I've seen this year over last year, I've seen an uptick in deal flow. And a lot of that has to do with buyers and sellers coming together. And sellers just coming to the reality that, look, buyers ain't gonna buy my property if they're not gonna make money. So maybe I have to carry some financing, or maybe I gotta drop my price, but I gotta figure something out, right? So when the bid-ask spread, what people bid, buyers, and what sellers ask, is so wide and far apart, transactions don't happen. And that's what we've been dealing with the last year or 2 years, right? Slowly but surely, these things is coming together. And when that comes together, even if prices are down or the economy is down, in our industry, that means transactions and deal flow. But we're not there at a point where the bid-ask spread is in harmony, but I feel like it's getting closer. I don't know what these Feds gonna do in September. I mean, we all thought we were going to have, coming into this year, it was the overall consensus in the real estate world and the financial world that we would see some interest rate decreases this year. In the second quarter, we gave up that hope. Recently, we got some great inflation number. I don't know, great, but we got some decent inflation numbers that has signaled that maybe, just maybe, in September, they will lower rates. That would be amazing. But here's the deal, y'all. We don't control that. And what I'm doing and everything in our business is just acting as if it's not going to happen. How do we press forward to get things done? If it does happen, that will be great. But we just, you can't make moves based on what may happen. And I think a lot of us in the business thought we were going to see some interest rates. Me too. But I was thinking summertime. A lot of people thought it was going to happen last year, right? I didn't see that happening because there's no inflation data that was going to support that. We thought that would happen earlier. It hasn't. We hope that it will happen in September. We don't know. But the bottom line is, look, you got to stay locked and loaded. This is a tough time. But if you in this business for the long haul, then you got to roll your sleeves up and you got to go to work. And I've been in this business 21 years now. And this is one of the tougher periods of time just to make a transaction happen, right? But when I started the company in November 2009, a very difficult time as well. And what I remember then is that it was a tough stretch. But after the tough stretch happened, there was a bunch of deals, and some of these deals was game-changing deals. Some of these deals were life-changing in terms of people who bought them, what the growth they had, the cash flow they had, and that would have never happened if they didn't stay in the game during those very difficult times. So my encouragement to y'all is just stay locked in, stay focused. The opportunity, the pot of gold is on the other side of the rough. And I think we coming up on the rough side of the mountain. And just keep on pushing, y'all. And we're going to keep staying tapped in. Let's do some business, and let's hope and pray these interest rates come down. But even if they don't, let's keep turning and burning and making something happen. All right, y'all. Peace.